Hello, WTP. This is Brittany Smith coming to you once again. Just want to make sure that we are all, with these changes that's going on, that we're staying current. And moving forward, this is a system that we want to implement regardless of what application you do submit, that you will be using this form, okay? And just a disclaimer, this is for the base shop only. So if you're not in WTP base shop, you happen to get a hold of this, make sure you just duplicate it for your base shop, because whatever you submit on here is going to come to, for me, it's going to come directly to me, okay? So just make sure if you want to get acknowledgement or if you want to get that record that you duplicate this and not use this, all right? Perfect. So regardless if you're going to write with Anaco, NOG, Foresters, make sure you use this form after you do the completion. Now we have Columbus Life, Americo, Anaco, and as official yesterday, NOG, you no longer have to use Firelight. And there's no way for us to track to see if you guys are submitted applications, so that's why we put this system in place. All right, so you just want to follow the sheet here, okay? So put in your email address, resubmission, or additional coverage. My name is Brittany Smith. I received my first policy. It's going to be original, all right? Let's say a couple of months later, I turn around. I'll also want to get a term because the first one I got was a permanent. So that's going to be additional coverage. All right, so for resubmission, let's say Brian was on board first. He met Chris and wrote Chris a policy. Brian no longer is in the business. I come on board. I happen to meet and run into Chris. I write him a policy, not knowing that a policy has already been written far as within PHP. That's considered a resubmission. Another example would be, all right, this client was denied through Foresters. I'm going to try Anaco. That's another resubmission. Or another example would be, if I did a policy back in December and is now over between 3 to 6 months old, there's new products available. So therefore with that, you have to resubmit it, which is going to be a resubmission. Now, resubmissions is stuff that you do want to avoid, especially if you're trying to hit a certain promotion, because you do not get the points, but you will get paid. So do keep that in mind. So in this case, it will be original. You'll put in your name, your contract level. If there's a split agent, first and last name. Here you're going to put the client's name, their date of birth, the client's telephone number, the client's policy number. Now, after you do an application, and once everything is completed and submitted, a policy number does generate for you, okay? The carrier, the product that it was, and the points. So when it comes to term, it's going to be your premium times 12, because the client does pay us a year in advance, and that's going to be your points, all right? Now, when it comes to a permanent policy, an IUL or a UL, so an Index Universal Life or a Universal Life, it's going to be the target premium or commissionable premium. You want to look at that number and then compare it to the monthly premium times 12, and then out of the two, whichever is the smallest. For example, let's say that my target premium is $340, and then once I take the premium times 12, I get $410. So out of the two, $340 is going to be my points. All right, and whatever the face amount was and how much that client is paying monthly, and then you'll put the client's email, your PHP ID. So this is going to be the number for you guys who just joined with us. That's going to be your agent code, okay? Each carrier that you're appointed with, you get a producer code. You're going to implement this here. and then the information for your split agent if there was one. Now here, once you get to the end, it is letting you know that you will need to send a copy, of your illustration to the email listed, which is newbusiness@phpwiththepeople.com. All right. So once you hit submit, it's going to show you again here as well to where you can actually click on it and it's going to pop it up for you. Or you can just right click it and copy the email address and put it into your email. All right. So in the process of when you're doing your applications, you're going to want to save your illustrations PDF, and then you're also going to save your application PDFs as well. So this is something that you will already have available to when you get to this point, that you'll be able to go ahead and send that to me. Now, the key point is, if you do not have a policy number, that lets me know that you have yet to complete your application. All right. So if you don't see it right away, like with Anaco, it shows you right then and there, or NOG, for example, you have to look on the actual application and it's going to show you the actual policy number. Okay. So I hope this helps you guys, especially for our newcomers and with all the changes that's going on. Once again, this is a system that we already had in place, but moving forward, every application you submit, please use this form. Thank you. I hope this helps you guys. Until next time.